One of the two most common bass lines in swing music is called a two-beat bass line, or a two-feel. Here is an example of how it sounds. The two-beat bassline pattern is derived from the foxtrot dance steps, which are slow, slow, quick, quick. In musician lingo, that would be half note, quarter, quarter. For this bassline to work in 4/4, we modify the pattern to 3 half notes and 2 quarter notes so that it fits over a 2-bar phrase. You'll notice in the example I just played that there are times when I play this rhythm exactly and times where I modify it a little. The exercises we do today will be based on the exact rhythm, and we'll get into the modification later. So we have the rhythmic pattern of the two-beat. All we do now is plug in the notes. Pattern number 1, we are only using roots and fifths for this. So let's say I have a bar of C7 and a bar of F7. For the first measure, the bass line would be C and G, the root and the fifth. And the second measure would be F and C back to F. You can plug this formula in no matter what the chords are. Here's another example. Pattern number 2. This time we're using roots, thirds, and fifths. The rhythmic pattern will stay the same, but instead of playing root fifth, we play root, third, then fifth if the rhythm calls for an extra note. If you're wondering when you should use root fifth versus root third, it's really just a matter of preference. Remember, these concepts are like puzzle pieces that you can string together depending on the sound that you like. You might not know what you prefer at this point when you're just starting out, so don't stress over it right now. Just use the formula. It's more important to be able to do the concepts separately so that you're developing the vocabulary over different chords. Here's your assignment. 1. The left hand will play a two-beat pattern using pattern number 1, which is roots and fifths. Right hand will play chords. Play this over 2/5/1s in all keys. Number 2. The left hand will play a two-beat, this time using pattern number 2, roots, thirds, and fifths. Play this over a 2/5/1 in all keys. Number 3, left hand will play a two-beat, pattern number 1. Right hand will play the melody to Autumn Leaves. Play through the head twice. On the repeat, the left hand will continue to play the same bass line, while the right hand plays chords. Number 4, the left hand will play a two-beat pattern number 2, roots, thirds, fifths, while the right hand plays melody to Autumn Leaves. Play through the head twice, and on the repeat, the left hand will continue to play the same bass line, while the right hand plays chords. Two-beat bass lines are really fun to play, and they create a relaxed groove in swing music. Have fun with these exercises, and I'll see you in the next lesson.